Good evening, everyone. I am Angel from Lima in Peru, and this is my channel, Reading Means Life. Today, I want to show you one of the most beautiful books that I have read this year, and I found it at the Lima International Book Fair some days ago. It is called Once Upon a Time, a Peruvian Woman. This book is aimed at children, boys and girls, especially girls. However, I can say that this is aimed in reality at everybody because we need to create on our new generations that idea that everybody is equal, everybody has the same duties and especially prerogatives, the same rights. You know that in a country, in a patriarchal country which is full of discrimination and disadvantages for women, for ladies, especially for girls, we need to change our chip, right? To change our positions. Unfortunately, as the introduction says, girls, not only in rural areas, also in big cities, don't have the same opportunities as children. It is so sad that sometimes they prefer to send boys to school while the girl is not allowed to do so. She has to become a second mother of her siblings to do the housework, and that is unfair, of course. In 59 biographies, right, which is the history of women in Peru, it follows a timeline from mythical period. Let's start with the founder, one of the founders of the Inca Empire, Mama Oclio, who, well, of course, did not exist, I suppose. Well, I think that she didn't exist. However, her figure, okay, the typical housewife, the cute, the soft woman, is opposed to the other founder of the Inca Empire, Mama Waco, a woman with a character and a personality that resembles what traditionally we might expect from men. Strong, brave, a little aggressive perhaps, and it goes from actresses to heroes, heroines, right? From sopranos to feminist writers, journalists, painters, poets, mathematicians, fashion designers, and it shows so famous women as Ima Sumac. I suppose that everybody knows her, and women that unfortunately are becoming or have become forgotten by most Peruvians, let alone foreigners, like Julia Ferrer, one of the poets. I have learned a lot of men, or sorry, women, and their role that they have done, and the contributions, the many contributions that they have made to our society and to our culture. Not only women appear there, but also groups like Ni Una Menos. Ni Una Menos is a group of women, is a social movement that aims at creating awareness, raising awareness of the importance of fighting femicide and violence against women. Here is what I found you, the timeline, and some biographies, okay, and works of the authors, because each of the 59 biographies of those women were or was written by different women, right, from Peru, and some of them from other countries like Spain. um, Teachers, painters, journalists, etc. Right? And the illustrations are also very nice, right? Okay, so that book is full of pictures. Each one is a biography and a picture, right? Many illustrators have appeared there, have contributed to this, and well, that is one of the most beautiful books that I have read. I really recommend it. Of course, as I told you at the beginning, it is not just aimed at children, at girls, but at everyone. We live in a society that places much more importance to men than women, and that is unfair. In 2018, that situation is changing, but too slowly. So I think that this book might contribute, might help us change our conception of gender equality, so that avoid falling into some simplistic ways of just accusing somebody as a feminazi, fanatics, etc. Because in Peru there is a lot to do. There's still a lot of to do. There are many things that are left, and it is our responsibility to do, right? So apparently this book is just for children, and when I say for children, sometimes it sounds as if I was minimizing them. No, of course not. They are not only the future, as we Peruvians commonly say, but also the present. It depends on them to a great extent to change the many problems that we Peruvians have. Okay, and of course it can be extended to not only my country but the whole world. Okay, well, that's all for now. Bye bye.